We're back with more Southeast Texas Weekly and a look back at the week's top stories. Early voting in Texas began Monday and Jefferson County voters were out in full force. These are the first elections in Texas after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled last weekend that Texas can enforce its voter ID law in the upcoming election. The law didn't hold back voters. More than 3,100 people voted early Monday. Compare that to the 2,446 Jefferson County residents who cast ballots on the first day of early voting during the last midterm elections in 2010. 12 News HD's Rebecca Trejo spoke with voters who support the recently upheld ID laws and those who don't.
Sir, you going to vote?
Those voting passed a flurry of campaign signs as they went into the Jefferson County Courthouse today. The campaigning apparently paid off because more than 2,800 Jefferson County residents cast ballots in the first day of early voting. Gonzalo Torres voted today because of convenience. He disagrees with the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to uphold a Texas law requiring voters to present photo ID. In favor of the identification, no, because a lot of people don't have it, but they can vote. In her dissent, Supreme Court Justice Ginsburg said the law may prevent more than 600,000 registered Texas voters from voting. A sharply disproportionate percentage of those voters are African American or Hispanic. Torres encourages more Hispanics to vote. If we don't come out and vote, well, no one will come forth from the Hispanics who can represent us. But the Jefferson County Clerk's office says the law isn't a problem.
This law has been in effect for several elections now, and we've trained our poll workers, and I think the voters have gotten the message that they do need to have photo ID when they get to the polls.
Acceptable photo identification items include a current Texas driver's license, a concealed handgun license, a military ID, or a U.S. passport.
Early voting in Texas ends this Friday, October 31st. Voters in Bridge City are set to decide on a bond for new school buildings in less than 2 weeks, and the bond proposal includes a new band hall, now a polling location scheduled to be open the same night and place as a band concert is stirring up some controversy. Brittany Rainville explains that some are saying this is a conflict of interest.
There are 143 students in the Bridge City High School band, but the current band hall is designed to hold about 70. Band Booster President Jeff Hartman says space is even more limited where the band performs for concerts.
Where they have us now is meant for 900 people. We easily fill that 3 times.
As a result, it's made the list of improvements needed if a $25 million bond is passed for the district. Early voting for that bond is taking place from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday at Bridge City Public Works, but residents will also be able to conveniently vote after hours in the Bridge City Middle School Library, while the band concert is going on in the gymnasium.
The polling site should be completely neutral.
Parents like Marla Zock are calling the polling location unethical.
And that's a lot of parents that can influence that vote. And a lot of those parents, rightfully so, want a new auditorium, but there's a lot of other issues going on with that.
But others disagree, saying the bond also includes 8 classrooms, an athletic complex, auditorium, and a fine arts center in addition to a band hall.
The concert presents a variety of organizations at the poll, in which case all members voting can see who it benefits.
Zock says she's hoping the district will decide to change the polling location.
I don't ever remember having a temporary voting site, and it just happens to be on the same night as a band performing.
We reached out to Superintendent Mike King, who says this was approved by the state as a polling location, and he assures this is only about convenience. But that parent says she doesn't know if the state is aware there's a band concert there. Superintendent King says this has no effect on voting for the November 4th general election. We'll be right back.